Okay, so we're almost through. I'm going to leave you with one last question, and it's going to be on Atwood pulleys. Now with the Atwood pulley, all we have is a frictionless, massless pulley, massless strings, and we're simulating a very unique situation in dynamics where we can test out Newton's laws. Now, what we have here is mass 1 and mass 2 hanging from a pulley. If mass 2 is heavier than mass 1, the pulley is going to rotate this way, and we're going to see mass 1 accelerate up and mass 2 accelerate down. So first thing we need to do is establish a sign convention. Which way should we make positive? Both of these things have a force of gravity acting on them pulling down, but we have to choose to make one of those accelerations due to gravity positive. So what we do is we like to stretch out our pulley and draw it like this. So if we were to take that string, stretch it out, to the right we have mass 2 and to the left we have mass 1. Now we're going to make to the left our negative direction and everything going to the right our positive direction. Now all we need to do is draw on our forces. So on mass 2 we have a force of gravity acting. We can call it Fg2. On mass 1 there's also gravity acting, but we said mass 1 is a little less massive, so that's going to be a smaller vector, and we call that Fg1. Once we've done this, we just need to solve our equation for net force to determine the acceleration. When doing this, it's important to consider this whole thing as a system, so one mass, and that mass is going to be m1 plus m2. So quickly, our net force equation is going to equal our total mass, so m1 plus m2 multiplied by the acceleration of the system, and all of that has to equal the sum of the forces acting on it, so Fg2 plus Fg1. And with that, we can solve or begin to solve our Atwood's pulley. Remember, if a question ever asks you to find tension, you have to choose one of the masses and draw a free body diagram in order to see where that force of tension is acting. So, this next video, they do a nice demonstration with the Atwood pulley. You're going to need to calculate the experimental, so using the data they find, the experimental acceleration of the system, and then you can use a formula like this to calculate the theoretical value, and you're going to compare the two. Then you're also going to find the theoretical value for the force of tension in the string. Good luck, and I'll see you next time.